past few hours, as you can see just in front of our televisions. And as Monday morning approaches, it is clear that as markets open around the world, Black Monday is finally becoming a reality, something that many people had doubts about. You're beginning to realize just how much dread and uncertainty there is. We are discussing it, but cryptocurrency is pricing itself with this general apprehension. As you can see from my postings over the past few hours, the things we discussed are actually taking place at this very moment. XRP is now down 21.6%. However, it is easy for individuals to forget that the market is currently down, and we cannot ignore this fact. You can see for yourself that today was one of the most significant red days for the cryptocurrency markets in a very long time. We are witnessing a massive carnage throughout the market, can observe a double-digit decline in the past day alone. Before we continue, however, I would like to quickly clarify that nothing on this channel is financial advice. Always conduct your own research and due diligence before making a cryptocurrency investment. In light of this, the price of XRP is currently down 13.1%, while the Bitcoin comparative market capitalization is below $100 billion, $96.1 billion, and at roughly $8.5 billion, the 24-hour trading volume nearly doubled. Just a brief caution before we continue, though, nothing on this channel is financial advice. Always conduct your own research and due diligence before making a cryptocurrency investment. As a result, the Chinese stock market opens 10% lower. If you want to put this into perspective, let me tell you that 10% is a significant amount for a single day when the stock market is declining. In light of this, China's stock market experiences the most severe one-day meltdown since 2008. Since 2008, we are aware of the financial crisis that occurred at that time. Is a financial crisis on the horizon? Are we going to witness anything similar to what we witnessed in 2020 and 2008? Is this actually turning into reality? Let's see. This next week is crucial, in my opinion. More information on this tariff announcement will be released soon because it is causing widespread anxiety. Keep in mind that tariffs increase the cost of everything. Additionally, many businesses are cutting off a significant number of workers because they cannot afford to do it. Once you have a firm grasp on tariffs, you will see how significant they are for consumers and how they impact our daily lives. And it explains why so much is beginning to happen. Additionally, many analysts are stating that a rate cut is necessary. Over the past 24 to 48 hours, we have already witnessed a significant amount of market retracement and bloodbaths. Naturally, there will be a period of time when you do notice a slight improvement, but for now, you should focus on how this following week plays out. Let's see, tomorrow isn't really tomorrow, it's already Monday, and as we record this post, it is midnight. Many people and analysts are making projections, and it's possible that the market may close higher overall tomorrow. We shall see, but as far as a bloodbath is concerned, it remains the same. It remains in the realm of ambiguity. The cryptocurrency market has lost more than $1 billion due to liquidations, since it saw a sharp drop in the last day, which is absurd to consider in terms of liquidation. The Nikkei 225 in Japan has experienced breaking news circuit breakers at the top 6 stock market indices. Of course, as I indicated, I just brought that up to you all. Since March 2020, the market has had its first circuit break. Many factors are recreating the level of uncertainty that existed, but we don't really know anyone around here, and I don't care who you're listening to, but nobody can tell you straight out that this is where the bottom is going to be. Nobody is aware, but I can tell you one thing because I was there for 22 years, but I wasn't there in 2008 because I was still fairly young. This time, I witnessed it directly, It's more like a financial uncertainty. We know what happened in 2020, which is why it happened at that time. However, we are unsure of how long this will last this time. Will this be a temporary situation? Will the next 6 or 12 months be like this? Actually, we don't know. However, I can say with certainty that this is not financial advice. I'm going to be practicing this thing. Given my long-term perspective, I want to take advantage of this chance. For the next 6 to 12 months, I will not be here. As you are all aware, I am here to stay. And from the perspective of opportunity, I believe that this is among the best chances available for accumulating cryptocurrency. Right now, there is an absurd quantity of red everywhere, which naturally attracts a lot of offers. Additionally, I believe that several long-term coins are currently seeing extremely high sales. Indeed, let us examine the current state of the market. That's it. You can expect the dominance to essentially soar to 64%. Naturally, as we discussed, Bitcoin fell below the 77K area. Thus, as you can see for yourself, 64% was the preponderance. As for Bitcoin, let's offer it a live update for you guys. Guys, the price of Bitcoin is currently $74,500. $74,500. What did I say yesterday to all of you? I meant the update from yesterday. We're seeing Bitcoin resting at such a crucial level, so it could go either way, I remarked. Additionally, there is still a risk that we might go to 77 if we fall below 50. And only a few hours ago, I told everyone, including Solana, in my XRP and HBAR updates that if the price of Bitcoin doesn't close the daily candle around about 80 key, we're going to witness additional declines. And here we have it, of course, as we are beginning to see more events, additional pronouncements regarding the global stock markets, and an increasing amount of pressure applied to digital assets. There, Bitcoin is sort of pricing itself because for the first time since November, Bitcoin has fallen below the 38, I apologize, 50 fib zone. Additionally, I've warned you all about the level to watch out for, which is 73.6. We are currently on our way to that range. Having stated that, let's examine the current state of XRP's pricing as it has fallen to the level we discussed. In order for you to witness this for yourself, in fact, we descended beneath the wick that we had observed on February 3. Why? Listen to me. Why? Because the current decline in Bitcoin is so significant. The dominance woke up to 64%, which is precisely what we've talked about in our most recent updates, and there's a lot of concern. If Bitcoin fell, I would anticipate that your influence would still be strong because I was expecting it to increase. It did precisely that. It is inevitable that this will affect XRP. One of the largest liquidation days in the cryptocurrency markets at the moment, XRP fell 16.15% in the last few hours, guys. Additionally, the price of XRP is now hovering around the 0.50 fib zone. We did, of course, retest the $61. There's a good deal of support in this range, sort of dating back here. To truly illustrate what I mean, let me give it a new lease on life. XRP. Guys, have a look at this. Here it is. In the last cycle, we had support built into our stance. So that you may see this for yourself, let me look at it once more during the weekly period. Although there's a lot of support in this area, we obviously wicked below it. Given that Bitcoin dropped to this point and is still not out of the woods at this time, that in and of itself is definitely not shocking. This 73.7 range is essentially what we are aiming